Hey, I'm Anthony D'Amato. I'm making my Red Room debut tonight here in Boston.
Seen it fall. Once I flew, but now I crawl on the tile floor. I can't recall the night before, 'cause I'm my mother's son. I'm my mother's son. And a glass of wine and a song I sung. I'm my mother's son.
The past month, been touring. I was on the road with Arc Iris, which is the new band from Jossie Adams from the Low Anthem. And I played the Light of Day benefit shows in New Jersey, which raise money for Parkinson's research, and those are a lot of fun. Every year Bruce Springsteen shows up and does a surprise set. Today we just released a new music video for Was It Time, the first song on my record, which Entertainment Weekly premiered, and we've just been handling all the promo for that today. What's next? This is the first run of a bunch of shows in the Kayla Ann. She and I are going to be co-headlining around New England for the next 2 weeks, and then back to New York City, and then got a little bit of a break before I go on tour with Liz Longley for all of March, and drop off for South by Southwest in there somewhere, and then it just shows for the rest of the year.
All my life, all my kisses, all my blood, it spits and hisses. Call my blood, it's white and vicious, it's violet light till I hit the switch, 'cause I ain't afraid, but that feeling's creeping on. I ain't in love, but I'll be there soon. Lying awake while she's still sleeping. Now I'm just listening to rain on a strange roof.
If I could co-bill with any artist right now, I think it would be pretty amazing to play a show with Leonard Cohen. I don't know how much longer he's going to be touring for, and he's been a huge influence on me as a songwriter and a performer.
Then I die in the desert in a sea of sand. Then I die in the pleasure of a one-night stand. Then I die in the forest with the first spring thaw. Then I die in the chorus with a hallelujah. 'Cause I don't wanna wake up losing altitude. I don't wanna wake up whispering the blues. I don't wanna wake up, what else can I do? I don't wanna wake up if it ain't next to you.
If I could be transported to any decade of music, I feel like late 60s into the late 70s would probably be pretty much ideal in terms of the music that I listen to.
Time when I could scare you the highest city wall. There was a time when I could wail and Jericho would fall. A time when I could stand and face the tiger's roar. There was a time that I loved you, I don't love you anymore. There was a time when
I call my music folk and roll because I feel like folk rock kind of implies it's just like folk songs played with an electric guitar or with drums doing a backbeat or something, but it's more than that. I think, I take very discrete elements from folk music and very discrete elements from rock and roll and try to bring them together. And, any night that I'm out on stage, it can be more one or the other, it depends. This tour I'm playing with just a keyboard player, so it's going to be a little bit a little bit more of the folk element of things, but when we get back to New York and have the full band, it's going to be a rock show.
1, 2 In the moonlight I waited in the water, closed my heart and closed my eyes before the dive. The current pulled me down and in an instant I had drowned at the bottom of the river where I died. Oh, tell my wife and boys that I'm sorry, tell my sons and daughters that I tried. All I ask is that you lay my body by the banks of the river where I died.
So I signed with a record label called New West for this album. This is my first record that I've put out on a label, and I've always been a big fan of New West. They have such an incredible roster, guys like Steve Earle and Chris Christopherson and Patty Griffin, and just, you know, songwriting heroes of mine. So, you know, to have the opportunity to put out a record with them is, you know, really humbling and kind of surreal for me sometimes to look on that website or something and see my name up there with those guys. But you know, they were you know, from the outset they got the songs that I was working on completely, and I felt like they were the people that I could, you know, totally trust with this music, and that they would know how to put it out there in the right way. And they've been amazing to work with so far, and you know, nothing but good things to say.
God is so weak, was a friend I knew. I've been looking for a light like you.
I'm Anthony D'Amato. You can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/Anthony D'Amato Music. That's ANTHONYDAMATOMUSIC. And Twitter and Instagram, it's Anth D'Amato Music, ANTHDAMATOMUSIC. And my website is anthonydamatomusic.com.